What's up, guys? Welcome back to today's video, and today we're going to be doing a 2020 presidential elections prediction video. We're bringing back our election coverage. As you know, we covered the 2016 election, and now we're getting closer and closer to election year, so we're going to go ahead and start up our election coverage once again. I will be covering all the primaries, all the debates, the election itself, all of that. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you're into politics. In my home state of Wisconsin, we actually are hosting the Democratic Convention, which I will be at and I will be covering. So make sure you're looking out for that. Today we're going to be doing Sanders versus Trump, obviously, and I am using 270 to win. In the future, I want to use more advanced softwares. I want to use like the stuff Let's Talk Elections uses. I know he uses a really good website. This one's more basic, but we're going to just go ahead and use it for today. When you pull up the website right off the bat, it has the 2020 consensus, which I think is pretty accurate, but we're going to go ahead and just do a blank map. And we'll go ahead and start by characterizing all the safe Trump states. So all these Great Plains states, obviously, Utah, people talk about Evan McMullin. He didn't even beat Hillary last time, so he's probably not going to have a chance there. Alaska, the Bible Belt, excluding Georgia, West Virginia, Indiana, Arkansas, Missouri. All right, and then we'll go ahead and take away this second district in Nebraska for now. That's not as safe. All right, so that gives us 125 for Trump. Let's go ahead and do Sanders safe states. Sanders, I feel like, so it's either going to be Sanders or Biden, obviously, but I just feel like Biden has a better chance at winning the general election, but I do believe Sanders is the actual better candidate. But I just don't feel like the American people are ready for him at this point in time. So if Sanders is the nominee, I feel like this is Trump's best shot at winning re-election, and considering that Howard Schultz is going to get in the race, if Sanders is the nominee. I think that's all the safe Democrat states. All right, so let's do the likely for Trump. Texas, he won by 9 points last time. When you look at the raw numbers, Trump actually got more votes than any other presidential candidate in our history. So any talk about Texas being a swing state, I think is just nonsense. Maybe way down the line, but not now, not anytime soon. So that's going to be a likely state for Trump. Ohio, he won the state by, again, 9 points, and this is after Obama had won in 2012. There's obviously a huge demographics change in Ohio, and I think he's going to win that big this time around as well. Same with Iowa. He won it by 8 points last time, which was crazy considering Obama won it by the margin that he did in 2012. So those are I think that's it for the likely for Trump. So I would say Virginia. Oh, wait, no. What the heck? Virginia, because the state's been trending Democratic. If you just look at what happened in 2016, 2018, really good for the Democrats. Virginia is weird because it's a very divided state. The southern part is heavily Republican, and then the northern part is heavily Democratic. So every election year, when the early returns come in, we always think that it's going to be really close, or the Republicans going to win it because the numbers always look good at first, because that's always the southern counties coming in, and then towards the end of the count, the northern parts come in, and then the Democrat ends up winning. And I think Hillary won it by about 5 points last time. And if you have a better candidate, because she was a terrible candidate, it's probably going to be about 6 points. Same with Colorado, same exact story. It's been trending Democratic. Hillary won it by about 5 points last time, and you get a better candidate in there, it's probably going to be 6-7 points. And New Mexico, Trump didn't do as bad as people were expecting in 2016, but I think that's a lot in part because of Gary Johnson, who took away a lot of the Democratic vote. But I don't even know if he's running this time around. If he's not, it'll probably be a safe state. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, actually, no. If Sanders is the nominee. I think New Hampshire will be likely. If it's Biden, it'll probably be lean. But either way, it's going to go Democratic, considering Hillary won it as well. Oh, I forgot Maine at not Maine at large, but Maine's first district is safe, and then I would say Maine at large is likely, and I think that's about it. Okay, let's do the leans for Trump. Right off the bat, Florida. It's been trending Republican. They did really well here in the 2018 midterms, and once again, if you look at the raw vote totals, he got more votes than Obama did in 2012. So that's a good sign for him. Georgia, it's the same as Texas. People are saying that it's going to be a toss-up state. It's not, maybe in the near future, but I don't think in 2020 it's going to flip. I think Trump won it by 5 points, which isn't great. I'll give you that. It's not great, but I just don't think it's going to flip this time. Maybe 2028 we'll start talking about this as a swing state, but not now. Maine's second district, he won this pretty easily in 2016, but then again, you got to take into account that Hillary's not running again, so we're not sure how that's going to go. Oh, I forgot. Nebraska's second district would be likely for Trump. Nebraska's second district, I believe, has only gone Democratic once, and that was in 2008, and that was like a fluke. And I don't think it's ever gone Democratic ever than that time, so I don't think that's going to be in play. North Carolina, I think he won it by 3 points last time. And I mean, Mitt Romney won it in 2012. It's always been Republican before that, so I think Trump will hold on to that state. Arizona, if I were doing a 2016 predictions video, I would put this as a safe state. But demographics are changing. I think all the back and forth with John McCain has really hurt him with the voters in Arizona. I just don't think they're Trump voters, but I think it will hold on to its Republican identity. But it's going to be close. If Biden's the nominee, it's going to be even closer. I might even put it as tilt, but we're doing Sanders, so we'll go ahead and put it as lean. And so leans for the Democrats, Nevada. Trump did well here in 2016. He did better than Mitt Romney, but he still lost. And if you look, whenever you look at Nevada polls, they always underestimate the Democrats for some reason. I don't know why, but they always end up, the Republicans always have an advantage in the polls, but then the Democrats end up winning. Happened in 2018. Trump was favored in the polls in 2016, and he ended up losing. I think he lost by 2 points in Nevada, and the Democrats' lead is probably going to keep growing in that state, so we'll put it as lean. So here we go, 222 to 260, and once again, this is where the election is going to come down to, the Rust Belt. Right off the bat, we can go ahead and give Minnesota away. It was close in 2016, but the state didn't even go red in 1984 with Ronald Reagan. So I think it's safe to say it's not going to go red for Donald Trump. But he did make it close in 2016, but I just don't see it happening. Now, Sanders has 232, which is exactly what Clinton got last time. Trump needs to win one of these states to win. If he loses all three, he loses. But he needs to win at least one. And I just don't see him winning all three. I can tell you right off the bat, my first state I don't think he's going to win is Michigan. I think that was the closest out of the three last time around. And their economy isn't great. Their unemployment rate is not good. So a lot of those Democratic voters that swung over and voted for him last time around might be a little let down and probably won't vote for him again. Pennsylvania, same thing. It was very, very close in 2016, and their economy isn't doing great. Which leaves us with Wisconsin, which is my home state. This is really, really tough. Bernie won easily in the primaries here, which means Wisconsin voters like him. But yet, our economy is doing good. Unemployment is at all-time low. So Trump's got that going for him. Democrats did do pretty well here in 2018. We got a new governor, but a lot of Republicans did hold on to their seats. So I mean, this really is gonna decide the election, and it could go either way. Sorry about that, guys. The video cut out. So like I was saying, Wisconsin's probably gonna decide this election. The economy here is doing good, but people really like Sanders, and the state has always been Democratic historically. So it could go either way. I'm using tilt. It could be 270 to 268. Donald Trump could be reelected with the narrowest margin in the history of our country, even closer than 2000. Or Sanders or Biden could win it, and it could be 278 to 260. Either of these could happen, but we're just going to go ahead and leave it like that because I think that's more likely at this point in time. Obviously, things are going to change. More polls are going to come out. Trump's approval ratings could go up or down. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a Biden versus Trump prediction video later this week. I'll also be doing a Senate predictions video, a House prediction video. And then let me know in the comments below if you guys agree with this prediction video, what you disagree with. Just let me know. And thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day.